Welcome to Lewis Arena for another broadcast of Aspen Skiers hockey. A special day today. Big game against Resurrection Christian. I'm joined here in the booth with Lindsay Holmbeck. I'm Sean Hathaway, Executive Director of Aspen Junior Hockey. Welcome back, Lindsay, for another day.
Well, Sean, we got a good one on our hands today. Two top teams of the Peak Division going at it. Vale coming off a big 8-1 win against Battle Mountain, and Aspen coming off a big win against Pine Creek 6-3 last night. Both teams should be rested up pretty well, and see who comes off start flying, you know.
Should be a good hockey game. Aspen right now currently sits in first place in the Peak Conference with an 8-0-3 record, 19 points. Resurrection Christian right behind them with 18 points, a 9-2-0 record with 11 games played. So this is going to be a heck of a battle.
I even think that's wrong. I think it's 8-1 in the division. But Resurrection's been really solid. Their only loss coming to Heritage, a 3-1 loss that they outshot Heritage 2-1 in shots. But I guess Heritage goalie just stood on his head, and the Resurrection goalie from the Heritage coach said he had a tough game. So Aspen needs to throw a lot of shots, whatever they can do against this goalie. See what they can get against them.
Aspen wearing their third unis, the Reds today. Max Ufkus back in the lineup, wins the draw for the Skiers. It'll be back to Finn Allen. Allen over to Robbie Francis. Francis fumbles a puck, and Resurrection Christian takes advantage, takes possession. They're in the corner, comes around the back of the net. Chased down there by Dominic Lease. Resurrection throws it back in the corner, throws it out front, and D-to-D for the Cougars. Shot on net, and Redmond tested early, makes the save, doesn't know where it is, but it goes behind the net. Lanice with the puck, tries to chip it out, and does. It'll go down the ice, and we're looking at an icing.
Good shift for Resurrection. They got that. They took advantage of the turnover there by Robbie Francis. Just struggled with the puck a little bit, probably a little nerves. Get that first shift out of the way. You know, these high school teams, they got to come out, try to get a hit in, get themselves in the game, get a little physical to start the game, get their feet moving.
Second line out now for the Skiers. Jordy Hornberg wins the draw back to Peshek. RJ Peshek over to Liam Rigney. Rigney cross ice. Trying to hit. And battle against the boards there. Puck down on the low. Liam Rigney with it in the corner. Pulls up. And Jordy Hornberg tries to pick it up.
Right back.
Liam Rigney now out of the corner, loses the puck. And here comes Aspen. Tommy Ryback, number 15, on the ice. Reese Cohen is serving a 10-minute misconduct from yesterday. At the end of the game, he chirped a little bit to the Pine Creek players and was hit with the penalty. Aspen actually got lucky. They were going to give him a full game suspension. So he sits in the penalty box for the first 10 minutes of this period, and Tommy Ryback jumps in on that line in relief until he gets out. Puck back to center ice. Jackson Holmbeck tries to chip it and goes down behind the Skiers net now. It's Rigney, loses the handle. Resurrection throws it back down in the corner. Hornberg with it, turns, circles.
Hornberg's got to move that puck around behind the net there. He had open ice on the other side.
And Ty Yoakum, D-to-D pass to Jackson Holmbeck. Up to Rigney. Rigney dumps it in at the red line. Matthew Rigney, his brother, chasing it down. He's got Henry Morrison on the half wall, keeps it alive, throws it back down behind the net. Matthew Rigney chasing after it, picks it up here. Up to the point, Holmbeck. Holmbeck's shot goes wide. Morrison and John Jensen chase it down. It sits under Morrison. Matthew Rigney throws it behind the net. Jensen chasing after it. Cycles it back down deep in the corner. Matthew Rigney shoulders off his player. Henry Morrison keeps it tight against the boards. It's four players battle for it. It's Morrison, Matthew Rigney, and John Jensen steps in. And let's see if we'll get a whistle here. Referee Josh Pulliam asking them to keep it moving. And they do. Here comes Resurrection Christian up the ice. Nice check there.
Good hit. Good solid hit there by Jensen. Great angle.
Henry Morrison will chase it down. Jensen stays on the ice. The other two will get a line change with the D, and we've got number 7. That's going to be Xander Ramsey. is wearing Ethan Hunt's number. Ethan Hunt sitting out of the game today.
Good pinch there.
So it'll be number 9, Matthew Ferguson, with number 7, Xander Ramsey. And looks like Jamison Fuentes is wearing number 17 tonight. Lucas Bench out of the lineup. It's a little bit of shifting in the Aspen roster from last night, Lindsay.
Yeah. A couple guys are sick. Couple that came back from sickness.
Shot by Resurrection, Gage Redmond.
Good save.
Swallows that up.
That was good on Gage's part. Came out to challenge the shooter on that one. Rolling puck, that's a tough one to save. You don't know where it's going to go.
Great angle. Comes out, cuts down the angle, and nowhere really for that puck to go other than right in his chest.
Skiers did a good job there on their forecheck and keeping a man high in the zone on that last shift. Last 2 shifts, they kept it down.
Max Ufkus wins his second draw of the night. Back to Yoakum. Yoakum up the boards. Robbie Fitzgerald trying to pick it up. Unable to do so. Elise battling with Yoakum. Resurrection maintains possession up to Robbie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to chip it past the Resurrection defenseman. Can't do it, but gets back possession, gives it to Ufkus. Ufkus dumps it in, and here comes Dominic Lanise on the forecheck. Lanise, nice hit behind the Resurrection net. Over to Peshek. Peshek shot blocked. And Max Ufkus will chase it down.
That's
good
a good
speed
job
there
on Max's part.
And Ufkus comes with it, fires it near the Resurrection net, but it's blocked by the defenseman, and here comes Resurrection. If they hurry, it's a 3-on-2. There is a back checker, number 24, Fitzgerald, now doing a nice job getting back in the play. Comes up to the point, Resurrection throws it back down in the corner. Over to number 91 for the Cougars, and Gage Redmond will break that pass up, hold the puck, and we'll get a face-off to the right of Redmond. And it looks
like a good
like
game going here, pretty even up.
Pretty even matchup. 2 good hockey teams here, both going to be vying for, obviously both are in the playoffs. Both looking to go
Aspen has
deep.
to do a good job of moving from zone to zone, bringing the team along, not getting caught behind the play.
Hornberg wins the draw back to Shaw. Shaw throws it back around the ice. And we're now to the left of Redmond. He makes a nice glove save. Good position again by Redmond. Battle along the boards. Big hit there by the Cougars on Tommy Rybeck. Turnover, and Aspen scrambling a little bit. Here comes Jordan Hornberg to Liam Rigney. Rigney is going to dump it down deep. Here comes Hornberg on the forecheck with a little bit of speed. He's got Rigney with him. Hornberg throws his body. And Tommy Ryback's going to step in and help him out. Another battle along the boards. We've seen this already quite a bit, Lindsay. Some good battles along the boards in this game so far. Hornberg's going to come out with it. Picked up, puck turned over, and here comes the Cougars back up the ice. Chip off the boards, going to go to Spencer Shaw. Shaw D to Jackson Holmbeck. Holmbeck looks up the ice, nice indirect play. Just out of the reach of Jordan Hornberg, but a nice idea there.
Almost. Good way to use the boards on that one. That was just off, a couple inches off, but
and I think Hornberg
was in. He was in.
He was. I think Hornberg was a little tired late in the shift. He's probably out on the ice for a good minute, so they'll get a change here. He was just trying to
tip it in. I don't think he had any energy left to get in there.
And we'll see Henry Morrison's line back out with number 23,
Aspen's got to do
Rigney.
a good job with this team of doing a lot of back pressure, back checking, getting the pressure on that third, fourth man, picking a man up.
Cougars have got a quick, explosive hockey team, so that back pressure is going to be key today. Puck thrown around the boards by Finn Allen. John Jensen battles.
John Jensen's a big boy. I'd like to see him run that kid over right there.
And Pulliam putting the whistle away. He's not going to call it here. Keeps that action going. Jensen continues to battle against the boards. And Resurrection comes away with it. Rigney with a nice check. Gets the puck up to Francis. Francis dumps it in. Jensen after it. Unable to connect. Henry Morrison takes over on the forecheck, and here comes Francis down pinching. Nice play by Francis. And
get the puck on that one.
Got to play the puck
there.
Rigney's got
to take the puck on that one. He had it.
Yeah, he did. But the puck stays in the zone. Oh, big hit by Resurrection, and we're going to get a penalty
right there.
Just can't come in, drop a shoulder like that, a guy against the boards. That's a dangerous play by the Cougars, and Aspen's going to get the advantage here, capitalize on their mistake. We're going to see the power play for the first time.
Yeah.
Reese Cohen continues to sit in the box. We've got 10:05 remaining in the first period. He'll be in the bench in the box until the 7-minute mark. And then the senior assistant captain will be back out.
High school hockey, there's a lot of times they want to go for the big hit. They can fake the big hit and then just grab the puck. And they give themselves a lot of time and space.
Max Ufkus loses the draw. And shot out of the zone. Dominic Lanise and Matthew Rigney up top. 2 forwards playing the point for Aspen. Big Finn Allen, defenseman, is going to be down low in front of the net. Robbie Fitzgerald joins Max Ufkus down low as 2 of the other forwards. So 4 forwards here, 1 defenseman. The defenseman's going to be standing net front. On the half wall, Fitzgerald loses the handle. And Resurrection's able to clear and ice it. And here comes Resurrection's Christian. That's Colby Donovan, number 4, chasing after it. Nice job by Dominic Lanise to come back over to Rigney. Rigney, backhand blind pass.
They need to settle down. Settle down and get the breakout started.
Rigney to Lanise. Lanise back to Rigney. Rigney looks here to make a play. Pressure here by the Cougars.
with a lot of pressure.
And Lanise to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, kind of an errant pass picked up by Lanise, though. They got to be careful here, Lindsay. Robbie Fitzgerald with it now, circles back. He'll throw it back behind the net. This is R.J. Peshek, line change. Peshek over to Xander Ramsey. Ramsey can't control it. So not much here on the power play as Resurrection controls the pace. Puck thrown back down the ice. R.J. Peshek picks it up. He's got Liam Rigney with him and Jordan Hornberg. Xander Ramsey on the ice, and up top is Henry Morrison waiting to get things set up, and we'll see what happens here with the second unit. They're just unable to get the puck up the ice.
No, the Resurrection's doing a good job. They have one man go strong, and the other guy comes over with an angle, and they pinch with 2 guys over to the side. Aspen's got to find that lane to get the puck through. Right there, RJ should have passed that puck right up to the winger there and kept moving. There's a chance.
They do get it in the zone. Henry Morrison to Hornberg. Hornberg ties it up against the wall. 3 Aspen Skiers, 4 Aspen Skiers. That's 4 on 3. And that's it for the power play for the Skiers, and we're going to get a frozen puck. Pulliam's going to finally blow the whistle.
Yeah, no shots on goal. Nothing happening there. Resurrection did a great job on their penalty kill. Aspen hasn't seen that. They haven't seen the pressure come at them like that on a power play for their breakout. So they got 3 guys sitting up high, really not doing anything. They got to swing some guys down and come out as a team.
Yeah, last night had no problem setting up in the zone. A little bit different this afternoon. Cougars win the draw. Aspen, though, Dominic Lanise picks it up. Pass out front. Shot by Fitzgerald. Oh, off the post. The crowd thought that one was in. Great play by Lanise to Fitzgerald. Shot by Finn Allen is blocked. And Robbie Francis tries to throw it down. Another block by the Cougars defense. Puck on the half wall here. Max Ufkus battling for it with Dominic Lanise. Fitzgerald steps out. 3rd man high here. And here comes Resurrection with 3 strong. Nice break up there by Fitzgerald. Puck stays in the Aspen offensive zone for just a second. And Resurrection cross ice pass here. They come across the blue line, dumps it down deep.
Now D are hanging back a bit. They need to move up with that gap control a bit.
Francis back to Allen. Allen whiffs on it, turns it over. He's helped there by number 17, Fuentes. Puck back up to the top. Fuentes is going to block it, but it stays in the zone. Shot by Resurrection goes wide. Here comes Matthew Ferguson now. Ferguson, nice move there in the neutral zone. See if he can maintain possession. Chips it over to Fuentes. Fuentes off the wall, back up to Ferguson, but again, a no-look backhand pass and a turnover. Connor Allen tries to go cross ice to Ramsey, can't connect, and here comes Resurrection. Cross the blue line, turnover there. Ramsey with it. And we'll get a whistle as the protective padding on the bench comes off. So the referees will clean that up. Aspen will get a line change, and we'll be back to action. It looks like
it's starting to pick up with the physical.
It'll be Henry Morrison's line with John Jensen and Matthew Rigney. Jackson Holmbeck and senior Spencer Shaw on the ice for the Skiers.
Aspen had a good chance in the last one. Robbie Fitzgerald is wide open there. I think he hit the post. I couldn't tell, but it's something.
It looked like it hit the post to me. As a heck of a shot. Nice pass by Lanise. A good look, but Skiers unable to capitalize. That would have been a nice goal to get right now in this game, Winsey.
Yeah.
Holmbeck whiffs on it. Spencer Shaw is knocked around there. Resurrection comes out with it. Good defensive play by Henry Morrison, and here he comes up the ice.
Rigney.
Across the red line, dumps it in. John Jensen now skates after it. Some physical play happening. This game's starting to really heat up. Another big hit on Matthew Rigney. Jensen up top to the point. Shot by Shaw. Save made by the Resurrection goaltender. Wyatt Sampson, number 33 for Resurrection, making the save. And Morrison throws it out front. Nobody home, and here comes the Cougars. Back the other way, across the red line, across the blue line. Nice play by Spencer Shaw to keep Cougars bottled up. And Reese Cohan back out on the ice after serving his 10-minute penalty from the end of the game last night. We'll see if he can get some spark for the Skiers. Gets a shot on net, and a save by goaltender Sampson for the Cougars. It'll be a face-off to the left.
Like I said, it's starting to pick up. Pace is picking up. See which team can keep that pace going. Aspen's, they got 12 seniors on the team. They got a lot of, and they're bigger, stronger than they have been the last few years. They've gotten blown out the last few years that I've watched by Resurrection. And so they come with a little more energy, a little more size.
A little more experience with 12 seniors. Ty Yoakum, nice play behind the net, skates it up the ice, comes across the red line. He's going to keep it going, fires it down deep. Picked up by the Cougars goaltender. Yoakum's going to chase all the way down after it. And Reese Cohan will stay on the point covering his position. Liam Rigney down low right now. Battles along the ball.
Look high.
Oh, nice play by Rigney. Comes out with a wraparound attempt. Big save by the Cougar goaltender. And Jordy Hornberg continues to pressure. Rigney, big hit by William Rigney. Runs over the Resurrection player. Nice hit by Rigney. The Skiers unable to capitalize on that hit. They come back down the ice. Nice turnover here caused. Oh, a big hit on Rigney. Boy, he went gunning for him there, Lindsay. He took about 5-6 hard steps. Little payback for the hit down in the other zone that Rigney threw. So some physical hockey.
That's good, though. That's good. That keeps everybody rolling. Keeps them on their toes, their heads up. You're going to give it, you're going to take it.
That's exactly right. So we'll get an icing. Hamtharp.
Good energy. Both teams standing up at their benches watching. They're into it. They know what this game means.
A lot on the line here. Hamtharp, the linesman, drops the puck, one back, but out of the zone. Ken Allen's going to throw it back in. Aspen will forecheck. Max Ufka skates hard after it. Avoids the Resurrection goaltender. Fitzgerald throws it down deep to Lanise. Lanise back out front, tries to find Ufkas. It can't quite connect. Robbie Francis now in the neutral zone. He's going to throw it back into the zone. Picked off by the Cougar player. That's number 17, Curtis Gorsuch for Resurrection. Throws it down deep, and we're going to get another icing. So a face-off.
Yeah, you start getting physical game like this. Guys get tired. They start throwing the puck around. You can see Resurrection right there. He just threw the puck, and there's an icing. So see if Aspen can take advantage of it.
It'll be a face-off to the left of Wyatt Sampson for the Cougars. Max Ufkas will take the draw. And we'll get a new face-off here. Robbie Fitzgerald on the left side. Dominic Elise will step in now to take the draw as Ufkas is thrown out for a face-off violation. Ufkas will pick up, win the draw here, down low in the corner. Ufkas, nice little stutter step move, tries to find Lanise, can't quite connect. Lanise now with it behind the net. Lanise taking a look for Ufkas. Shot on net, save made by Sampson. Nice job to get the puck to the net there.
Yeah, they can keep working the puck down low. It'll bring those upper wingers down from Resurrection. Then they can start swinging it out to the point and get some shots.
Ufkas on the draw, wins it back. Lanise with the shot, save made by the Cougar goaltender Sampson. Here comes Lanise picking up his own rebound. And it comes up to the top. Jackson Holmbeck will keep it in. Chip to the top of the zone, and here comes the Cougars. Nice play there made by Ufkas. And a trip, we'll get a penalty.
There's a trip. All right, good puck movement.
Well, that's what happens too when you move your feet. Robbie Fitzgerald moving his feet there, draws a penalty.
Yeah, just a good, move it back to your defenseman. He hits the centerman breaking through.
So it'll be Henry Morrison, Liam Rigney, RJ Peshek, Reese Cohan, Jordan Hornberg, second unit on the ice for Aspen. Peshek and Hornberg will play up top, two seniors. And Liam Rigney, another senior, loses the draw. Here comes Resurrection up the ice. Chased down by Hornberg. Hopefully, nice job by Hornberg not to allow a shot. Liam Rigney on the half wall, comes up with the puck. Here comes Rigney. Comes across the blue line, sets it up here to Cohan. Cohan throws it down deep. Rigney will pick it up, throw it up the wall to Hornberg. Hornberg kicks it back into the corner. Henry Morrison behind the net, leaves it for Rigney. Rigney pass off front to Cohan. Cohan shot, great save by the Cougars goaltender. Another shot on net by Hornberg. Cohan would certainly like that back. He had a lot of time, got to look, but you got to give credit to Wyatt Sampson, number 33 for the Cougars, made a nice save there.
Yeah, that was a good save. Cohen had a nice shot. It was a great pass right there. He's left wide open. He's not down too low. He's sitting out there kind of on the half slot on the side.
Puck up to the point. Dominic Lanise, his first unit back on the ice with Matthew Rigney and Lanise on the point. Big Finn Allen defenseman, and we're going to get a penalty on Aspen.
Yeah, Dominic held him on that one. He hit him and then he held him. They can't, the retaliation. What they have to realize, Resurrection's putting a lot of pressure on our power play. And they got to keep their feet moving. They've got to move that puck.
Causes a little bit of frustration. That comes out there.
They got to make it 2-on-1s and move that puck around.
Yep.
Make the guys run around, make Resurrection run around, but move that puck quickly.
So back to 4-on-4 action now. Robbie Fitzgerald, Max Ufkus on the ice. Jackson Holmbeck on D with his defensive partner, senior Spencer Shaw. Shaw behind the net, looks for Ufkus. Ufkus picks it up. He's got Fitzgerald breaking. Tries to hit Fitzgerald, pass behind him. Fitzgerald's going to continue on in the forecheck. Beats his defenseman into the zone, picks it up on behind the net, looks for Ufkus. Ufkus has got it. It's got Holmbeck. Holmbeck can't quite connect. Nice look there by Robbie Fitzgerald. Holmbeck was in the right position, just couldn't quite connect there. Fitzgerald working hard in the corner, gets knocked down. And here comes number 17, Jamison Fuentes. Net front, Shaw with the shot, blocked out front. Holmbeck steps up, picks it off.
He's got to go down the corner.
And
he's got two guys in the zone. He's just got to chip it down to the corner. There's no reason to go against the grain.
Try to go back to the middle. Nice pass out front. Big hit there on Fuentes, but and another hit there on Fuentes. He does a great job taking two hits, continues on. Xander Ramsey knocked around in the corner. RJ Peshek now on the ice with Ty Yoakum. Here comes Resurrection back up the ice. Yoakum in pursuit. Yoakum does a good job staying with him. Peshek's got to pull his gap up there. Shot saved by Redmond. Peshek gave him a little bit too much room, and
Resurrection did a good job there. The guy, second man in, just kind of hung back, and three guys chased the puck carrier.
RJ Peshek lost sight of him, and Gage Redmond does a great job with the blocker save. Cougars now back behind their net. Jordan Hornberg, Reese Cohan on the ice. They'll be killing here. 18 seconds on the penalty kill for the Skiers. Takes a weird bounce off the glass, and luckily RJ Peshek corrals it. Gage Redmond, goaltender for Aspen, didn't see it, but Peshek was alert and kept that from being a dangerous play for the Skiers. And here comes Skiers trying to play a little defense here. Number 4, quick player, Kobe Donovan for Resurrection Christian. Got the angle there on Peshek, and Redmond comes up with a save.
All right, good 40 seconds. Face off in their zone. They got to get that puck out.
Back to 5-on-5 action here as Aspen kills off a short penalty. Henry Morrison will take the draw. And he'll lose the draw, but gain possession here. Morrison. Got to get that deep there, Lindsay.
Yeah, or move it up to his winger. His winger was
hit by Finn Allen, knocks his player down to the ice. And Robbie Francis plays cleanup. Nice defensive play there for Aspen. Puck along the half wall now. Back up to the Resurrection defense. He throws it down deep. Francis skates after it. Finn Allen standing net front. And Francis will wisely just throw it up the ice. This will be an icing. 9 seconds left to go. Aspen will be able to gain a little composure here.
Yeah, Francis had a little more time on that one. Gage has got to let him know what's going on. The goalie's got to be the quarterback on that one. Let him know you got time. He could have skated a little bit with 9 seconds left, knowing that there wasn't much left, and then just flicked it out off the glass.
Well, Aspen will get their top line on the ice. Jordy Hornberg trying to take the draw here, will win it back. That's a big win there on the faceoff. Hornberg will just eat the puck on the corner. Smart play there by the senior. So nice for Aspen to get their senior line back out there for the last 9 seconds. They kill it off. And we head to the first intermission, 0-0. Close game, but I think Aspen on top.
Good period on both sides. 9-7 in shots. It was 4-zip Resurrection for a bit there, and then Aspen had a power play, and they came out and they've got back into the game. But good, even physical play. Both teams are going to go in there and be like, all right, we got a game on our hands. I think Resurrection's probably, okay, this isn't the same team we played the last 3 years.
Aspen with a great chance. Robbie Fitzgerald hitting the post. And they'll get a chance to go think about it. We'll be back here.
I'd like to thank Matthew Ferguson Law Firm for underwriting this event today.
Thanks to GrassRoots for their production. Live on GrassRoots Facebook page. We'll take a break here for the second intermission. Lindsey Holmbeck, Sean Hathaway will be back for the second period here after the Zamboni cleans the ice. Welcome back to Lewis Arena for second period action against the Resurrection Christian Cougars. Your Aspen Skiers making a run for the playoffs here, making a run for a state playoff championship. Resurrection standing in their way as a second place in their peak division. Big second period coming up here. Joined here
it's
with.
going to be so you can make the right changes. Second period changes.
And the puck drops.
France, you got to be careful on that one.
Resurrection throws it deep. Dominic Lanise back to pick it up. Throws it up to the point. Shot on net, saved by Gage Redmond. Cougars throw it behind the net. Number 13, Max Ufkis. Battles along the board, gets help from Robbie Francis. Picked up, shot, saved by Redmond. Robbie Francis battling down deep. Resurrection maintaining possession along the half wall, comes across top of the circle. Nice play by Robbie Fitzgerald defensively, and Lanise just throws it out of the zone. Forecheck here in the neutral zone for the Skiers. Resurrection throws it back down deep. Finn Allen picks it up. He'll turn, turns it over in front of the net. Shot, just wide. Tough turnover there by Aspen. Finn Allen, got to be careful with that puck. Shot on net, another save by Redmond as it gets through traffic. Penalty coming up here against Resurrection. Aspen will go on the power play. We get a whistle. Josh Pulliam calling a hooking. So the Skiers will get a
Finn
chance
Allen
on the
tried
power
to do
play.
reverse there. I think he should have just made the easy play and gone D to D. He had Francis over there behind the net. Sometimes you get a little cute in your defensive zone and kind of left his partner is behind the net waiting for a D to D pass, and then he's out of position. So that's a tough one. Just make the simple play. Been out there for a while. Get it down, get it nice, whatever it takes. Get a good change.
Gage Redmond, the goaltender for Aspen, doing a great job coming out, challenging the shot. Shot goes wide as Resurrection tried to pick the top corner. So the Aspen power play here. Xander Ramsey will take the draw.
Let's see what they've changed so far in the locker room here on the power play, because not a whole lot was happening in the first period. So maybe they'll try to get that puck moving a little quicker.
Ramsey will win it back to Peshek. Peshek throws it down deep for Ramsey, around to Liam Rigney. Rigney with Ramsey. Rigney battles along the boards here, needs some help. No help there, and Resurrection's going to be able to throw it down. They outmanned Aspen.
Resurrection had 3 guys on the puck and 1 on Aspen.
Yeah, power play, you've got to be outmanning, not be outmanned. That didn't happen there, so Resurrection continues to throw the pressure here on the penalty kill forecheck. Rigney goes back. Ramsey now with it, behind the net. Two-man forecheck, and Ramsey throws an errant pass. It's picked up here by Resurrection Christian. Shot on net. Gage Redmond makes the save. Reese Cohen picks it up, stops, throws it up the ice. Another errant pass right back to Resurrection Christian. They just cannot handle this two-man forecheck. R.J. Peshek makes a defensive play.
Got a wheel.
And here comes Reese Cohen down the ice. Steps around the defenseman, has some room. Shot on net. Save made.
He had Jordy on the back door there.
Yeah, he's got to shoot that low. Go back door. He shoots it high on the short side as opposed to going to the far side, and no rebound chance there at all. Aspen back deep in their zone. Peshek throws it up the ice to Hornberg. Hornberg turns, looks, and he'll have to skate behind his net. Again, pressured here by the speed of Resurrection Christian. And Aspen just can't handle this forecheck.
Well, he needs support. They got to come back down low and help him out.
Resurrection comes up with it again, and 20 seconds left on the power play, and Aspen's going to take a penalty here. So once again, a two-man forecheck is giving the Skiers all kinds of problems. It doesn't look like any adjustments were made between period here to try to combat that.
Yeah, I think what they need to do is they need to have two guys at the blue line, their blue line, and have one guy at the far blue line, just so they can cycle that puck.
Well, they need numbers.
Yep, they need numbers. They need to support.
So 4-on-4 here
passes
for 20 seconds, and then Aspen will be on the kill. It's Dominic Lanise and Robbie Fitzgerald at forward. Pass over. Down goes the Resurrection player. Here comes Lanise. Makes a move back to center ice. Gets poked off his stick. Turnover in the danger zone. Nice defensive play there made by Spencer Shaw. And Resurrection Christian maintains possession. Throws it out front. Over to the point, pass across, blind backhand look there for Resurrection is picked off by Lanise. Lanise is going to throw it down deep. Minute 30 now, Aspen will be killing. Two new defensemen on the ice. Yoakum and Jamison Fuentes for Aspen. Yoakum will intercept with Lanise. And Aspen trying to get themselves organized here. Looks like they will. R.J. Peshek and Yoakum back on D for the Skiers. Peshek falls down, passes right up to the Resurrection point, shot on net,
great
rebound.
job by Gage. Gage was there alone with two guys, Resurrection guys in front.
Well, Lindsay, these mistakes continue to mount. It's going to cost him here shortly.
No, I think RJ just lost his footing there. He's been battling a little sickness and just lost his footing. I think he wanted to go get it high up, right up the middle, and it was the right choice because there was a lane there. He just seemed to trip.
Cougars win the draw. Throw it back up to the point. Back down to the half wall, setting up in an overload power play here. Throws it back down deep. They'll switch to the other side. On the half wall, throws it up to the point. Looks for the shot, D to D. Good kill here by Aspen. Covering up the passing lanes and the shooting lanes. Not giving Resurrection much. And good pressure put on by Aspen.
That was good.
Jamison Fuentes puts a check on. Ty Yoakum ties his man up. Puck out of his zone.
Resurrection fans are getting a little frustrated over here. The parents, I don't think they've had to play a team like Aspen.
And Fuentes does a nice job pressuring. Aspen will get Matthew Rigney on the ice. Good cross-ice pass by the Cougars. And Aspen will kill it off. We're going to get another penalty here, though. Finn Allen gets his stick into the feet. The Resurrection forward, and he's going to go to the box for tripping. So just when they kill one off, we're going to be right back on the kill. And again, Lindsay, you hope
I think
that
he called a hook on that. It looked like Finn got the puck. That was tough. The kid kind of fell, but he needs. That's where give Resurrection the boy credit because he was moving his feet, going to the net, and Finn had to take him out.
So back to the penalty kill here. Shot on net, save made by Redmond. He'll hold on. Henry Morrison and Matthew Rigney on the ice for the Skiers at forward. Spencer Shaw, Jackson Holmbeck on defense. Redmond looking solid in net. Morrison will take the draw. And it loses it. Shot off the stick. Goes wide. Didn't get all of that one. Cougars will set up. Pass across the far point. D to D pass down back to the half wall, setting up in this overload formation. Back up top. Moves to the center, back down to the half wall. Down to the corner. Resurrection now will switch. Nice movement there by Resurrection. Gets a shot. Saved by Redmond. Redmond gets the rebound. Puck gets back up to the Cougars' point, and
he's got a break. They got a 2-on-1 if they can make it happen.
Here comes Morrison down the ice. Can't quite get a handle on it. And here comes the Cougars the other way. Cross the red line, cross the blue line. Shaw steps up there. Resurrection gains possession. They've got it on the half wall, throws it back across to the top of the point. Shot on net. Redmond with another save. Rebound attempt. Fanned on it. Holmbeck in the corner. Puck goes back up to the point and can't be not held onto there. Turnover, or not a turnover, but fumbled it at the blue line, and Aspen gets a break. Holmbeck tries to fire it down deep. Can't get it out of the zone. Resurrection will main possession back on the stick, and this time Holmbeck
got to get a switch here. Got to get a switch quick.
Resurrection sees it. Nice play by the goaltender. And Yoakum gets back in the zone. Good hustle by Ty Yoakum. Come back and stop that play. Close call there as they do get the switch. RJ Peshek, Yoakum, Tommy Rybeck, and Xander Ramsey. Nice save by Redmond. That one goes right off his mask. And the puck, the net's off his moorings, and we'll get a face-off for the right of Redmond. So Redmond, another good position. He'll take that one off the head, right off the chin. But
Aspen's got to be careful in that change. I know they're out there for a long time, but to send all four at once, that's tough.
Typically, you keep your weak
side wing. And the goalie did a good job. He noticed it.
Shot saved by Redmond. Redmond holds on. No goal.
No goal.
Pulliam had blown the whistle. Play was dead. I heard it up here. That's a good call by Pulliam. Not even a question there. So Redmond makes the save. Pulliam loses sight. Whistle. And we'll get another face-off to the right of Gage Redmond. Xander Ramsey will step up and take the draw. He's got Yoakum behind him. And Ramsey does a nice job pushing the puck forward. Tommy Rybeck on the kill. Gets a deep, nice pressure, good stick by Rybeck. Keeps the puck down in the Resurrection Christian end. And here comes the Cougars. A little bit of an errant pass there. It's going to be back on Rybeck's stick. He gets it deep. Here comes Reese Cohan making the change.
Good shift by Rybeck there. Good stick work, keeping the stick on the ice, putting in the lanes, hustling and getting right off the ice.
Aspen back to 5-on-5. Cohan, Liam Rigney on the ice. Xander Ramsey will need a change. He'll get off and be replaced by Hornbeck here shortly. Save made here by Redmond. Resurrection maintains possession. Xander Ramsey working hard there against the wall. And Cohan tries to chip it out of the zone. Unable to do so, but a nice stick by Cohan. Oh, almost.
He had Rigney going.
He did. Shot on net, save made by Redmond. Another shot, save, and Redmond will hang on. So Gage Redmond solid in net for the Skiers. Aspen will get Hornberg out. Oh, they're going to make another change. So they're going to go back with the Dominic Lanise line with Max Ufkus and Robbie Fitzgerald. It'll be Finn Allen and Robbie Francis on D. Allen out of the box after serving the latest Skier penalty.
They killed those two. Let's see if they can capitalize and come out and make something happen here for the Skiers.
Allen skates behind the net, chips it off the glass and out of the zone. Chased down there by Ufkus. And Resurrection back in their own zone. A little D-to-D play. Up the ice, big hit there by Allen. Slows his player down. Fitzgerald comes over to pick up the change. And Resurrection maintains possession. Robbie Francis fans on it, puck out in front. Nice defensive play there by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Lanise. Lanise with some speed. Takes the puck wide. He's got a 2-on-1. Trying to get across. Here's Fitzgerald. Shot. Goal!
Goal!
What a beautiful play.
Yeah.
Dominic Lanise makes a great move. Gets it across to Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald makes no mistake and buries it. Great shot by Aspen, and they take the 1-0 lead.
Great job by Lanise on that one. He was able to maintain the puck. The guy stepped up on him. It was the right call on him. It was a 3-on-3 basically. And,
beautiful play by Robbie Fitzgerald. Had his head up, took a look, and made no mistake about it. He buries it. And Lindsay, that's a great
They killed 2 penalties off. They come out next shift, get a decent breakout, and there we go.
And the momentum they need. They come back now with the third line. Henry Morrison, John Jensen, and Matthew Rigney. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going here. Spencer Shaw and Jackson Holmbeck on D. And off the draw. Resurrection controls, tries to get it deep, but can't. And we'll get a whistle here. Not sure what Pulliam's
We had
called.
a hand pass or something.
It a hand pass?
I think so.
Looks like
And the
puck.
back linesman called it.
Oh, he's calling a high stick, so the puck will come down into the Aspen offensive zone for a face-off. Max Ufkus will, or no, Matthew Rigney, number 23, will step up for the draw here. Henry Morrison on the right side. He's got Shaw.
Good patience on Fitzgerald on that goal.
Great
He didn't rush
patience.
himself.
Resurrection controls off the draw, skates out of the zone. Across the red line, dumps it in. And Jackson Holmbeck picks it up behind the net for the Skiers. Holmbeck reverses the flow. John Jensen picks it up on the half wall, passes it up.
If he's
Turnover
going
on
to go
the
out,
point.
you got to go high off the glass. Get that puck bouncing.
Pass down in front, shot. Redmond is going to stay strong, cover it, and Resurrection not quite getting all of that, but Redmond there to control any bouncing pucks, and we'll get a face-off to the right of Gage. Redmond. Line change for Aspen. We'll get the senior line of Reese Cohan, Jordan Hornberg, and Liam Rigney on the ice. Ty Yoakum on D with RJ Peshik. Yoakum controls in the corner with help from Hornberg. Hornberg's going to walk out. Turnover though, shot, big save, and a goal. Redmond made the first save, but number 19, Brennan McFarland gets loose.
They got beat to the puck on there, standing in front of the net, just kind of looking at it. And Gage made the initial save, but you got to clear those guys out of there. You can't let them get that rebound.
So Resurrection Christian Cougars right back, ties it up. 7:58 to go in the second period. That's number 19.
We'll see how Aspen responds here.
For the Cougars, gets the goal. Aspen sends its fourth line out onto the ice. Matthew Ferguson, Jamison Fuentes, and Xander Ramsey. Ramsey on the forward check. Ferguson
Goalie was
chases.
struggling with the puck there a little bit.
Oh, Francis pinches down. Dangerous play by Robbie Francis, but Ben Allen's there to recover, throws it down deep, can't quite get it deep into the zone. He'll get another whack at it. Resurrection controls, pass up the ice, and we'll get an icing here. Aspen will make another line change, or at least they'll change their D here. Spencer Shaw and Jackson Holmbeck take to the ice. They'll replace Ben Allen and Robbie Francis. And Coach Lucchese keeps his fourth line out there. Jamison Fuentes steps
Drew's
up,
rolling
taking the
four
draw.
lines. He's sticking with it, keeping the energy up.
Well, it's smart. It's going to keep his players fresh down the stretch, and the players he's got out there as a fourth line is a pretty good fourth line. So these guys would be a second, third line on most other teams in the state. Down deep, Fuentes with it. Takes a look, passes to Shaw out front. Shaw, shot on net, glove save. Wyatt Sampson, the Resurrection Christian goaltender.
Yeah, he went high because the guy went down. It was the right call on Spencer's part. See if he can beat him high. I'd like to see a quick shot on that.
Another line change for the Skiers. Max Hufka steps up to take the draw. Dominic Elise on the right side. Robbie Fitzgerald, one back to Elise. Elise shot, save made by Sampson. Puck behind the net. And Max Hufkas will chase. Resurrection throws it back out front. Robbie Fitzgerald, being patient as a third man high, will intercept. Puck down deep. Hufkas on the forward check. Lenise now third man high, takes out his man, and Aspen dumps it down deep. Oh, shot on net there by Holmbeck.
I don't think it would have been a goal. I think it was offside. It should have been called, but
caught the Resurrection Christian goalie off guard a little bit there.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald does a nice job using his body, throws it out front. Intercepted by the Resurrection defenseman up to the half wall and out of the zone. Dominic Lenise tries to make a check. Here we got a 2-on-1. Spencer Shaw does a nice job.
Saved by Redmond. Gage.
Not much of an angle there, but Redmond there to make the save. Back down the other way. Robbie Fitzgerald now handles it. Gets some help from Lenise. Resurrection comes away with the puck. Out of the zone and up the ice. Across the blue line. Played there by Ty Yoakum. Shot saved by Redmond. Rebound batted out by Yoakum, and he'll pick it up. Try to gain the red line, pulls up, and will fire it down to the blue line. Aspen makes a
good
change.
play by Yoakum there.
Henry Morrison out on the ice. Matthew Rigney. RJ Peshik, nice hit behind in the corner there for Aspen. Here comes Yoakum up the ice.
All right.
Yoakum knocked off his feet.
Rigney's got to get the puck out of the zone there.
And Pulliam, the lead official here, will blow the whistle. Number 27 for Resurrection, Thomas Neely, laying on the puck. Face-off will come outside the zone.
Would have liked to see Rigney take a few strides with that puck. You know, he had a little bit of room. He could have taken a stride. If that defenseman pinches, then he just chips it off the boards and they're out of the zone. If he doesn't, he can keep skating with that puck.
Another last-minute line change. Aspen, the home team, gets the last change, and they'll bring their senior line. Jordan Hornberg will step up to take the draw. Gets kicked out, and Reese Cohen will step in to take the draw. Loses it to Resurrection. Resurrection throws it down deep, and Ty Yoakum will go back to retrieve for the Skiers. Battles with it in his feet. Gets a little bit of help from Hornberg. 2-on-2 battle.
A lot of these on-the-board tie-ups. Josh seems to let it go for a little bit, but I think this time he had enough and just said, you know what, let's start it over.
Both players there intent on keeping that puck against the dasher, and Pulliam blows the whistle, and we'll get a face-off to the right of Gage Redmond. Change on defense for the Skiers. Robbie Francis, Finn Allen, and they're going to change their line again. Last-minute change again. Bringing on the fourth line now. So some interesting shifts of personnel by Drew Lucchese. Aspen loses a draw, shot on net, save made by Redmond. Robbie Francis throws it up the glass and out. And Xander Ramsey will forecheck in the neutral zone. Resurrection throws it back up to the red line. And here they come. Nice stick there by number 9, Henry Ferguson. Throws it up to his partner. Here comes Xander Ramsey. Ramsey with some room. Oh, great pass across to Jamison Fuentes, and Fuentes gets a shot but just goes wide. Nice play. Good power play there by some power move by Ramsey to get that puck across to his partner.
He kept his feet moving.
Puck throws around the corner now for Resurrection. Cycles it back down deep. Number 19 with it here. That's Brennan McFarland, the lone goal scorer for Resurrection. Jamison Fuentes helps out in the corner. Resurrection walks around with it. Shot. Nice stick by Fuentes to stop that shot. And here comes Ramsey. Ramsey across red line. Makes a nice play. Tries to get it deep. It's actually off a player on the Aspen bench, but no whistle there. Play continues. Referees missed that one, but Aspen will benefit, maintaining possession in their zone. Shaw will step in and try to keep it in, but here comes Resurrection. They've got numbers.
That's offsides right there.
And another play missed by the officials. I thought that was offsides as well, Lindsay, but Aspen will try to fire it out of the zone. Doesn't quite get it out off a stick. All right to Resurrection. Christian shot. Great block by Jackson Holmbeck, stepping up from his defensive position. Holmbeck maintains his composure. Is tied up along the boards. Has some help there from Fuentes. Resurrection comes out. Shot on net. Save made by Redmond. Rebound. Puck's loose. Redmond looks for it. Gets a little bit of help from Shaw. He's able to cover the puck. Nice play there by Spencer Shaw. We'll get a face-off to the right of Redmond. Aspen will switch their lines up.
Refs are having a conversation. I think Resurrection is thinking that Spencer put his hand on it. You got to be careful there. I don't think they were close enough to see it because Gage had his hand down there too.
I think Spencer did a great job corralling it, allowed Redmond to get his glove on it. Max Ufkus will step in to take the draw. Wins it back, but Resurrection does a good job fighting through, gets possession of it, and here comes Aspen. Ty Yoakum tries to handle it off his stick, puck off the glass and into the netting, and we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. Aspen being outshot right now, 25-16. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the second period. It's a 1-1 game. Ufkus will take the draw with Robbie Fitzgerald to his right. Ufkus chases after it, drops his stick. Yoakum there to keep it, held it in on the point. Nice job by Yoakum, but Resurrection's able to come through. And Dominic Lanise chips it to his line mate, Ufkus. And here comes Resurrection. Back across the red line, blue line, shot on net. Redmond looks like he got a slight piece of it with his glove. And we'll Lanise takes a big hit, and it looks like Lanise is going to be hurt here. He's going to draw a penalty. Lanise down on the ice. And a tough hit against the wall.
That's that rule of 3 feet from the boards. If you come in running at a guy, and your job is to take the puck away, it's to separate him from the puck, not to run anyone.
So Lanise
see what he gets here, if he's going to get a 2 and a 10 or a.
Lanise going to the bench, looking shooken up
like
there.
They're keeping the box open.
He'll be attended to by the athletic trainer for the Skiers. And Aspen will go on the penalty or the power play here. We'll see what the call is if he gets more than just a 2-minute.
Now the game's a little bit different these days. Back in the old days, that would be a good hit, but you got to learn to brace yourself. But nowadays the refs they're just not putting up with guys running people. So
he'll take a 5-minute major on that one. So Aspen will have a great opportunity here. 5 minutes of power play time. If they score, the penalty stays on the board on a major. So great opportunity for the Skiers. Let's see if they can cash in.
Skiers can't sit back like they have been. They've got to get they got to act like this is a desperation situation here.
This is a big turning point to the hockey game. We'll see if they can take advantage.
We got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the period, to run this power play.
All power play time. Again, if the Skiers score, it will not come off the board. They'll stay a man up here for 5 straight minutes. Cohen takes the draw, wins it back to Hornberg. Hornberg over to Peshek. Peshek can't quite handle it. Peshek gets it knocked off his stick, and the Skiers are going to have to regroup. Peshek turns, nice escape move. Just relentless pressure
move the puck
by the Cougars. And once again, just bottled up, and here's another turnover. The Skiers just cannot figure out the Resurrection Christian penalty kill forecheck here. Resurrection back up to the point. Skiers still struggling to gain possession. Finally, Reese Cohen gets it over to Peshek. Peshek up the ice.
He's got to move it.
Cross the blue, red line, cross blue, loses the puck again. More one-on-one play.
Now, they're spending a lot of individual time with the puck, and they're running out of energy. They got to move the puck. Give and goes.
Skiers really struggling to connect here. Give it up again. If they're not careful, Lindsay, they're going to get up a shorty. Reese Cohen tries to handle it. Resurrection.
Got a guy behind. Resurrection's looking for it, too.
They are. And once again, another turnover in the danger zone. And Resurrection is going to clear.
Aspen's getting caught up with the physical play a bit. They need to move their feet, come down, 3 guys down low, and just run a couple give and goes out of the zone. Let those guys come down deep on them, but they just got to beat them with passes. Now, I don't think Aspen's seen this kind of forecheck and this kind of speed against them, so they really haven't had a chance to work on it in practice.
Max Ufkus wins the draw. Aspen throws it down deep. Robbie Fitzgerald going. They've got to get some more pressure down there, though. Jamison Fuentes. And Resurrection's going to throw it all the way down the ice. Finn Allen. And a bad play by Redmond. Gives it back up, and it's going to be more time off the clock. Number 81 for
somebody's got to go get him.
Keenan Faulkner allowed to just skate with impunity with it and kill a lot of time off the clock. Aspen still struggling. Matthew Rigney trying to go after it. It's tied up there. Robbie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to find Ufkus. Ufkus can't handle it. Resurrection maintains possession. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald battles with it. Still cannot gain possession. Ufkus goes towards it, and Resurrection's going to clear it out of their zone. Van Allen circles back. One man to beat. And he can't get it deep. Jamison Fuentes trying to get it in the zone. He's going to fire it off his backhand.
He should go back to the D there. Regroup.
Ufkus chases after it.
Got to get the
Instead
puck.
of playing the puck, he goes after the man. That's not going to help them. They need possession here, and Resurrection is going to get this out of their zone. And Finn Allen, another penalty by Finn Allen, not moving his feet. That's the second time we've seen that same penalty.
I think Luke Casey needs to think about who he's got on the power play and start making a couple changes, because they don't have it going on, and they need some puck carriers.
So Aspen blows a huge opportunity. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the major. Finn Allen, not moving his feet, is now going to have to sit for 2 minutes, so that essentially blows that opportunity out of the water. Aspen now 4-on-4. And they'll only have 30 seconds.
Can't let their emotions get to them. They've got to play the game.
10
When
seconds
you get a power
left.
play, that doesn't mean things get easy. You got to work.
10 seconds left here, and Resurrection will clear it off. Redmond's going to make a save. 2 seconds left on the clock. Face off to the left of Redmond. Coming up between periods here, we're going to do a quick interview with Ryan Rigney, one of our PWA players, brother of Matthew and Liam. Off the draw, Resurrection tries to get a shot, and that'll do it for the end of the second period. Aspen 1, Resurrection Christian 1. Resurrection out shooting the Skiers 26-16. And want to thank Matthew C. Ferguson Law Firm and A&B Bank, John Ward, for supporting this broadcast. I'm joined here in the booth with Ryan Rigney. Ryan is a member of our PWA team. Welcome, Ryan. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Nice game today. You played before the Skiers game. How was the outcome for you?
We lost 4-3.
4-3. How'd you do in the game?
Okay, but I could have done better.
All right. Well, you guys get a chance after the Varsity game here. You'll come back and take on Grand Junction again. Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the Skiers. You've got two brothers on the team. You've got a senior in Liam, and you've got your second brother Matthew on the ice doing a lot of damage this year. A big part of the Skiers' success. Talk about your brothers. What kind of influence have they had over you and your hockey career?
Well, they've had a big one on me because they've been pushing me through like what I should do and how I should do it, and like correcting me on those little tips that will eventually like really pay off and help me go further in hockey.
What's one of the tips that stand out the most?
One of the tips is always have your eye on the puck, never lose your head, and follow your shot. So if you shoot it, always follow it to come up for a rebound. Nice.
Well, you're a Pee-wee hockey player. You don't play the check game. Your oldest brother, Liam, he's thrown a lot of heavy hits this year. Saw one in the game today. You excited to get into the checking game?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I want to continue his legacy.
Do they ever give you any tips about the checking game coming up?
Yeah, it's elbow down, hands down, sway the shoulder.
That's right. Well, they've been taught well, haven't they?
Yeah.
So what do you think about this game?
I think it's going to be a good one because it's very even. It's a very even game with a lot of big hits.
Yeah, it's a fast game, pretty physical. You think
Yes.
Aspen's got a chance to make a run in the playoffs? Maybe win a state championship this year?
Yeah, I think they have a really good chance this year. Their team is meshing very well this year, which is very good for them.
So give us some insight in your home. How much do your brothers talk about a championship?
My brothers, they like to keep it cool, and like they talk very little about it because they don't want to get ahead of themselves and be like, yeah, we're going to the state playoffs and jinx it. So they want to keep it low key, so that if they don't, they're okay with it. But if they do, they're super happy. Because if you have your hopes up and you don't make it, you're gonna get really mad.
Well, it sounds like you're getting a lot of good advice from your older brothers.
Yeah.
You're pretty lucky to have them.
Yeah, I am.
So Ryan's a big part of Aspen Junior Hockey. He's going to have a great future ahead of him. Look for Ryan Rigney. About another 3-4 years you're going to be in the high school game. So we're looking forward to it. We've got some time left with you at Aspen Junior Hockey. So Ryan, thanks for joining us in the booth.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
We'll look forward to watching you play your second game against Grand Junction.
Thank you.
So we'll take a break here for the second intermission. It's Aspen 1, Resurrection Christian 1. We're on GrassRoots Television. Welcome back to action here. Aspen Skiers, Resurrection Christian, third period of play. 4-on-4 action for the next 30 seconds. And then Aspen will be back to a short 30-second power play. Henry Morrison on the ice for Aspen.
Let's see what the coaches had to say in the locker room. Who comes out flying, Sean?
Matthew Rigney on forward. Morrison's going to win it back to R.J. Peshek. Peshek to Yoakum. Yoakum tries to fire out of his own, turns it over, but here comes Yoakum, picks it back up. Here he comes, a little bit of speed across the blue line. He's going to backhand it in and chase after it on the forecheck. Peshek and Morrison will stay back on D. And nice forecheck there by Matthew Rigney. Rigney with it, passes it up to Ferguson. Ferguson tries to get a shot on net, block. Peshek winds up, fires it.
Oh, he wanted that one, huh?
He did. Yoakum pinches down, keeps the puck alive. Nice pass out front. Morrison with it. Morrison can't quite get a handle on it. A good try there for Aspen. Peshek's going to pinch down and try to keep the puck alive. Dumps it down deep for Rigney. Matthew Rigney all alone down in the Aspen zone as Aspen makes a change. Jamison Fuentes on the ice. Jackson Holmbeck, Spencer Shaw. 45 seconds left on the Finn Allen penalty. And then Aspen will have about 30 seconds of man advantage after Allen comes out of the box. Rybeck chips it into the zone.
Oh.
Holmbeck misses on it, and Rybeck's going to dump it down deep. Jamison Fuentes stuck
Gotta
down
get
low.
up.
He's got to
Gotta
get out
get
of the
back.
zone. Here comes Resurrection. Dumps it down deep, and Gage Redmond is going to force to cover. And we'll get a face-off to the left of Gage Redmond. Aspen will make a change here. Dominic Lanise jumps onto the ice with Max Ufkus. 22 seconds left on Allen's penalty. I'm assuming that Fitzgerald will come onto the ice for Finn Allen. We'll see what Coach Lucchese does. Holmbeck chips it to the back end of the referee, Arnold. Here comes Lanise. One-on-one. He's going to get a shot on net. Save made by the Resurrection goaltender. Up to Jackson Holmbeck. He fires it on net. Puck loose. Lanise tries to get a backhand on it. Can't quite get to it. And we'll get a stoppage of play as the net has come off its moorings. We'll get a face-off to the left of Wyatt Sampson, the Cougar goaltender. 6 seconds left on the Finn Allen penalty. And it looks like Robbie Fitzgerald will ready himself to take Allen's place when he gets out of the box, and Aspen will have about a 30-second power play. They lose a draw. Resurrection fires it into Lanise.
I think it's stuck in his pants.
Yeah. Where's that puck? And there it is. And so here Aspen has a 30-second power play.
I think Dominic should have went and skated into the net and just dove in, and puck maybe could have gotten a goal out of that one, huh?
Right? Play face-off will come outside the zone. Ufkus, Lanise, Fitzgerald, Peshek, and Ty Yoakum. Yoakum gets the puck, dumps it down deep, and will chase after it in the corner.
I like seeing Ty skating after it instead of just watching it go in as a defenseman, staying with it. It allows them to set up, keep the pressure on.
Lanise cycles it down deep to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets out-muscled by the Cougar defenseman, but Ufkus is there to pick it up. Can't quite get it to the point. Yoakum's going to pinch down, but can't get to it. Lanise does a great job keeping it in the zone. Ufkus on his stick. Lanise with the puck in the slot. Tries to get a shot off, but nice job by Resurrection keeping him tied up. Fitzgerald throws it back to the middle of the ice and out of the zone. We're at even strength, 5-on-5. 14:26 left in the third period. Lanise with it. Throws it on net. Save made by Sampson. Resurrection Christian up on the half wall. Chips it out of the zone. Cross the red line with it. Pucks turns over.
Gotta get it out.
Line. Cohan fires it around. Takes a big hit there as he fires it around the boards. Liam Rigney battles along the boards. Nice hit there by Robbie Francis. Resurrection maintains possession. Shot on net. Tied up there nicely by Finn Allen. Redmond doesn't have to make the save. And here comes Jordy Hornberg. Gets it out of the zone. Tries to chip it up to Liam Rigney. Can't quite get to it. Resurrection steals the puck at center ice. Hornberg on it. Shot on net. Redmond with the blocker save. Throws the puck into the corner. Matthew Rigney down to Hornberg. Hornberg across to Francis. Francis up the ice, off the glass, out of the zone. And Liam Rigney tries to get to it. Can't quite connect. And Jackson Holmbeck up to Rigney. Holmbeck again tries to get it to Rigney. Resurrection big hit there by Holmbeck. Battling along the wall here, and it's going to be Matthew Rigney. He's got his brother Liam coming to the net. Shot on net.
That's a good
nice
shot.
Play.
It's a good shot.
Little pad pass play. Doesn't quite connect with his brother,
Yeah.
but good hustle there by
Smart
Matthew.
play.
So the Rigney brothers on the ice. We had talked to younger brother Ryan, Pee Wee player. Ryan will
looks
be.
like both teams were a little exhausted on that one.
Yeah, they'll get a line change. Younger brother Ryan, Aspen Junior Hockey, Pee Wee A player. They come up, they'll be playing right after this varsity game number 2 against Grand Junction. His older brothers had a chance there to work a little bit of magic. Aspen will get a line change. They go back with their fourth line here. Number 17, Jamison Fuentes will take the draw. He's got Xander Ramsey and Matthew Ferguson with him. And they lose the draw. Valor Christian behind, or not Valor, Resurrection Christian behind their own net. Out of the zone. And here comes Ty Yoakum. Loses the puck in the neutral zone. Cougars across the blue line. Fired in front. Shot. Big save by Gage Redmond.
There's a case of that. Resurrection took the puck wide. He kept it wide, and Aspen kind of bit and left that guy wide open in front.
Number 13, Chaz Dunlap for the Cougars with a nice chance, but Redmond, great position, good movement.
When you back check, you got to pick up a man. You can't just back check to the net. You got to pick someone up.
Resurrection wins the draw. Shot on net, blocked by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, he's on a breakaway potentially if he hurries. And Resurrection does a good job. Fitzgerald is going to get a backhand shot
there.
And Sampson's going to get a glove on it. Puck's out of the zone. Finn Allen with it. Passes over to his D partner, Francis. Francis up the ice to Ufkas. Ufkas off his backhand, chips it up the boards. Not out. And it'll get onto the stick of Finn Allen, who skates around the net, reverses the flow. Back to Francis. Nice play there by Allen. Francis gives it up to Ufkas. Ufkas loses the puck. We're going to get another penalty here, and it's going to be against Resurrection. So Aspen going to have a chance on the power play. We're going to get a slashing call. Josh Pulliam, the head referee, calling a slashing. Looks like it's on number 13. That's Chaz Dunlap, who just had the last chance there for the Cougars. He's going to be sitting for 2 minutes on the slash. Aspen's going to get a face-off to the right of Cougars goaltender Sampson. And they're going to go with their second unit. Jordan Hornberg, RJ Peshek will be up top. Xander Ramsey, Liam Rigney, and Reese Cohen.
Yeah, it was an unnecessary penalty on Resurrection's part. Just came in, made a nice pinch, and then he had to get an extra shot in with the slash.
Well, they put another guy in the box, so
I think the ref or the ref's not going to take it from the coach. The coach has been over there yelling.
So one on the board. Looks like probably a no. There's going to get two. So they're going to call the looks like a bench minor. Coach for the Cougars not happy. 5-on-3 now. Great opportunity here in the third period. Aspen wins it to Hornberg. Hornberg shot on it and a goal. Right off the draw. Reese Cohen to Jordy Hornberg. Hornberg, nice shot, low
Great
far
shot.
side.
Great play on Reese's part to grab that puck and slide it over, make that goalie start to move, and Jordy did a great job of hitting that backside, get on the opposite side of the goalie moving.
And just like that, it's 2-1, and Aspen will maintain a 5-on-4 power play. They take advantage of the 5-on-3. Nice win off the draw. Reese Cohen picks it up, finds his line mate Jordan Hornberg, who fires a nice low far side shot. It's 2-1 Skiers. Now let's see, Lindsay, if they've adjusted on the power play breakout. Still having trouble. And RJ Pesha goes down, and Redmond's going to be forced to cover the puck. And Aspen's going to get a change. They'll get their top unit on.
Number 4 is a little bit out of hand for Resurrection, but he better watch himself, or he's going to put them in the box again. Another 5-on-3.
Yeah, he could have been called there for a slash.
Yeah, he was hustling. He was playing great. It doesn't need that. You know, he should just walk away from the play and go back. Go back to the face-off and get ready to do it again.
Robbie Fitzgerald, Matthew Rigney, Robbie Fitzgerald, Finn Allen, Dominic Lanise, and Max Ufkas will take the draw. This will be the power play where Finn Allen will set up net front, and we'll see Lanise up top. And Aspen wins the draw, throws it around the boards. Finn Allen chases out.
Finn's got to go. Finn's got to get to that puck. He can't take his.
Ufkas is going to pick it up. Again, big pressure by Resurrection Christian. And Aspen chips it over on the half walls. More pressure by the Cougars. Aspen struggles, still cannot get it out of their zone. Finn Allen,
they know they're going to get. They know they're going to
get one. Finn Allen once again takes another holding penalty. That's his third of the game when Aspen has been on the power play. Just a tough call.
Drew needs to keep his mouth shut here because you can get a makeup call.
So Finn
I
Allen,
wouldn't even argue it. I would just let him go to the box.
3 times today where Aspen's on the power play and Finn Allen takes a holding penalty. Just can't do it.
No, I think they need to make a change there on the power play.
So it'll be 4-on-4 action. A great opportunity lost again by the Skiers. And here comes Jackson Holmbeck. Chips it up to Lanise. Lanise tries to chip it to Fitzgerald. So Aspen will be 4-on-4 for the next 55 seconds, and then Resurrection will have a power play of their own. Almost a full minute of power play time. So instead of potentially extending this lead, Aspen back on their heels right now. Resurrection fires it, blocked by Holmbeck, puck out of play. We'll get a face-off to the left of Gage Redmond. So it doesn't look like any adjustments between periods work for them, Lindsay.
No, I know this next week they're going to go and they'll probably work on this the whole week because other teams are going to see this and the next time they play them, they're going to come out and do the same thing. So Aspen's got to make some adjustments.
Jordan Hornberg steps up for the draw in the defensive zone, loses it. Resurrection passes it across, and defenseman there, number 22 for Resurrection, that's Tice Liban. Can't quite hold on to it.
Got to hustle.
Peshek with it, uses his body, maintains possession, cross ice pass, a little bit dangerous, but Aspen will chase after it.
He can skate that puck a little bit.
10 seconds left on the Resurrection Christian penalty. They'll be on the power play. Aspen's got to be aware of that. Puck up to Hornberg. Hornberg across the red line, loses his handle. Got to get it deep there. Now
take it wide. Use his speed.
Yep. 40 seconds for the Cougars on the power play. Jordy Hornberg, Reese Cohan, Ty Yoakum, Spencer Shaw on the kill. Resurrection throws it to the net. Gage Redmond will use his paddle to stop the puck and hang on for a whistle. We'll get a face-off to the right of Gage Redmond. It'll be Jackson Holmbeck on the ice with Spencer Shaw, Matthew Rigney, and Henry Morrison. Mr. Hockey. At least the Mr. Hockey hair on the ice. Morrison.
That's out.
The pressure, and we're going to see another penalty on the Resurrection.
The linesman called it from behind the play. I think a high stick.
Got him for head contact, Lindsay.
Yeah.
And Rigney looks like he's shaking up a little bit on the play. He's going to stay out on the ice. We got a head contact penalty. We'll see if that's going to be a 2-minute or what they call.
That was number 4. He's been doing it all night a little bit. A little extra after the play, so.
He finally gets caught. That's Kobe Donovan for the Cougars. And the Cougars take an opportunity off the board. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next 20 seconds, 24 seconds to be exact. And the Skiers will go on the power play.
The scorekeeper is a little confused on what's going on, what they're supposed to give them. 5-minute
major. A huge opportunity now with 9:31 left in the third period. A 5-minute major head contact penalty. So Aspen will have a 4.5-minute power play. They've got to stay out of the box, Lindsay.
Yep.
20 seconds left, 4-on-4 action. Spencer Shaw back for the puck. Resurrection maintaining possession. Here comes
They got
Spencer
numbers.
Shaw.
They got numbers. 3-2.
3-on-2 if he hurries. He dumps it down deep, and it's going to be gloved. Knocked down by Cougar goaltender Sampson. And Resurrection is now on the penalty kill. 5-on-4. They're able to ice it here. So let's see how Aspen can respond. Liam Rigney back behind the net. Gets the puck up the ice. He's got support. Gets it over to Xander Ramsey. Ramsey across the blue line. Ramsey's got a guy net front. Can't quite get it to him. Back to the point. It'll be picked up by Peshek. Peshek fires off the toe of his stick. And Jamison Fuentes up top to Hornberg. Oh, and Fuentes forces a pass.
He's got to take that puck and walk straight to the net. He had all the time. They beat 2 guys with that pass.
So here comes Aspen now. Ramsey gets hit pretty hard. And Peshek with it. Trying to force the puck. They get it finally up the ice to Hornberg, but they don't have numbers with him. Hornberg does a good job of protecting it. Button hooks back up. He finds Ramsey. Ramsey shoot the puck there. Needs to get that off this stick, but he doesn't. Resurrection Christian controls. And out of the zone it goes. 3:35 left on this major penalty. Peshek picks it up behind the net, fires it up the ice. Another errant pass by Peshek. They need to have some easy passes. They need more puck support, trying for this home run play. Once again, Peshek gives it up. This time he recovers though, and we're going to get another penalty, a slashing on Aspen. And that's going to negate the power play again for the Skiers. This time it's Jordan.
They're just not moving their feet. They're out there too long, make an errant pass, and then it takes the wind out of their sails, and they kind of quit playing. They take a lazy penalty like that. Behind the play.
Third straight major. They've had 3 major power plays, and all 3 have been negated by a bad penalty behind the play. Icing. 7:41 left in the third period. Aspen will be 4-on-4 for the next minute 53.
I think Drew should almost, on a 5-on-4, he should maybe just roll lines and see what he's got there, because
nothing else is working.
And play it like a normal game.
Dominic Lanise will take the draw. He's got Robbie Fitzgerald as his partner. Redmond will hold on to it. He's got Jackson Holmbeck and Spencer Shaw out there. 1:51 left on the penalty to Jordan Hornberg. Aspen will go back on the power play. They'll get about a minute, 10 seconds out of a power play when that's over, when the Hornberg penalty's over. Behind the net now, Holmbeck tries a backhand pass to Fitzgerald, gets lucky there. Fitzgerald hit from behind, and Aspen controls, throws it up the ice.
Dominic's got to be skating.
Here. Dominic O'Neese will forecheck after it. He's got Robbie Fitzgerald high. Fitzgerald will chase to the half wall. O'Neese returns high, and Resurrection's going to ice the puck. Giving a chance for Aspen for a change. Looks like number 9, Henry Ferguson, coming onto the ice with Jamison Fuentes, RJ Peshek, and Ty Yoakum for the Skiers. Minute and 20 left on Hornberg's penalty. 7:07 left to go in the game. Fuentes wins the draw back to Yoakum. Yoakum gets it deep. And Ferguson chases after it, up the point to Peshek. Peshek takes a hit. And Ferguson in the corner. He'll take a check. Fuentes comes up with it.
Good support there on Fuentes'.
Fuentes kicks it over to Ferguson. Ferguson tries to find Peshek.
Use the boards there, go back to the D.
He was looking for Peshek, didn't have the angle. Ty Yoakum, he's going to pull his guy down. We're going to get another penalty. So Resurrection Christian using their speed there. That was number 81, Keenan Forkner. Forkner had some speed, got the corner, and Yoakum had to haul him down. So Aspen now going to be back in the penalty box, and it's going to be 4-on-3.
No.
Matthew Rigney out on the ice. Jackson Holmbeck, Spencer Shaw. Resurrection will have a good opportunity here. A lot of ice to work with. 4-on-3 power play for the next 39 seconds. And nice job on the draw to get the puck out of the zone. Resurrection regroups in the neutral zone. Comes across the blue line, sets it up to the point. Passes across. Shot on net, tipped. And tips it wide. Matthew Rigney with an active stick. Spencer Shaw in the corner. Rigney covers his point. Puck comes across. Out comes Holmbeck. Shot on net. Just goes wide. Shaw battles in the corner. And Matthew Rigney up top. Does a good job covering that shooting lane. Puck goes wide, and Holmbeck's going to clear. And we're going to get an icing. So 4-on-4. Hornberg's penalty is over. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for the next minute and 11 seconds. Aspen will have 4 seconds left to kill a penalty. We'll be back to 5-on-5. There's 5:42 left here in the third period. It'll be Max Ufkus and Dominic Lanise on the ice with Finn Allen and Robbie Francis. Face off to the left of Gage Redmond. And Ufkus wins it back. Ufkus with the puck now on the half wall, chips it up. Well, that was Lanise, chips it up to Ufkus. Ufkus got some speed, comes across the blue line, takes a check, continues on, maintains possession, uses his body there. Nice job by Ufkus. Lanise helps him out. Finn Allen tries to get a shot on net. Off his stick. Lanise back checking. And he's going to take a penalty there. So he had body position on him. And Ufkus is going, or Lanise is going to go to the box here. And a very sloppy third period here. Lanise just too much on that. Kid's going to take the roughing penalty.
Yeah, just a little over the top. He was, if he would have picked his hands up and kind of set up, the kid fell. I don't think there was a call.
Nope.
But he gave him an extra shot. No need for it. Josh wasn't going to put his hand up, and then once that extra shot came, sure enough, the ref put his hand up.
So once again, Aspen going to be down to 3 players. And the Cougars are going to have a 4-on-3 power play.
For a minute.
And Resurrection wins the draw. Back behind the net. Lots of room here. 4-on-3 power play for the Cougars. Cougars throw it back up front. Shot on net. Puck goes wide. Resurrection's going to pick it up. Holmbeck challenges. Shaw shifts over. Back door is there. Redmond does a great job coming out and cutting down the angle. Resurrection, top of the point. A lot of room here. Backdoor play, shot on net. Gage Redmond is there. Great save by Redmond. Back up top in the slot. Shot, Redmond.
Good job by Redmond there.
Out on top of his crease.
Skiers are doing a good job of rotating. When the puck slides over, the low defenseman's coming out. They're doing a good job of rotating that triangle so as to not give them much of a look.
Yeah, the strong side D comes out, weak side D shifts over, and the weak side forward shifts down, providing some good defensive coverage. It's now Reese Cohan, RJ Peshik, and Finn Allen out on the ice, 3 seniors here. And Finn Allen's going to be able to ice it. 10 seconds left on the Skiers penalty, 4 seconds left on the Resurrection penalty. So it's going to be 5-on-4 now. Resurrection now full strength. Aspen now full strength, or now Aspen down a man. So for a minute and 5 seconds, Resurrection will have a 5-on-4 power play. Matthew Rigney jumps out on the ice for the Skiers. Finn Allen gets beat around the corner. Redmond there to make the save. And they're calling it a goal. What are they calling? I'm not sure what they're calling here. Pulliam was pointing as if it might have been a goal. No, he's pointing at the face-off dot.
Face-off dot, yeah.
It's tough to see from that angle, but Resurrection was complaining about something, and it looked like Pulliam there for a second was pointing to the net there.
Well, I didn't hear a whistle, so I don't know what was going on. But I think Josh lost sight of the puck and considered it dead.
Face-off to the right of Redmond. Pulliam consults with his linesman, Arnold. Not sure what they're talking about. No matter, it's going to be 59 seconds on
I think the net was off, maybe.
So 59 seconds left on the Cougar power play. This is a huge kill for the Skiers. 4:15 left in the third period. Resurrection wins the draw over to the point. Holds, he holds, passes it across. Shot on net, Redmond there with the save, covers. And Finn Allen gets big Keenan Faulkner, number 81 for Resurrection, out of the way. So right now it's the Gage Redmond show. Let's see if he can hang on for the Skiers. Matthew Rigney to take the draw, wins it back for the Skiers. Finn Allen tries to get to it, it's out-muscled. And Resurrection with possession up top to the point, back to the half wall. Shot on net, Redmond there, outside his, right at the top of his crease, good position, holds on to the puck. Resurrection fans getting a little bit impatient here. A lot of shoot it.
I don't think they're,
Feel like I'm at an Avalanche game.
Resurrection's doing a good job moving the puck around. You know, they shooting from the point doesn't necessarily mean that Aspen's hanging back and closing that box down when the points have the puck, and they're doing a good job of it.
Spencer Shaw, Jackson Holmbeck jump onto the ice for the Skiers. Robbie Fitzgerald and Max Ufkus, forwards killing on this. 20 seconds left on the penalty shot. Save made by Redmond. Great cover.
Good
cover.
Rebound control there.
Was off his pad, was aware, pulls it in with his stick, covers it with his glove, and we're going to get a face-off to the right of Redmond. 15 seconds left on the power play. 3:31 left in regulation. Ufkus with the draw in the defensive zone. Loses the draw. Resurrection gets it up top. Passes it down to the half wall. Waits, holds. Pass back up top. Back to the half wall. Shot on net, blocked. Spencer Shaw does a nice job blocking that shot. Aspen even strength, shot on net, bouncing puck. Redmond with a big pad save. His right pad gets a save there, and Aspen clears his zone. 3 minutes and some change left in the period. And an offsides on the Cougars. Shots 42-21 in favor of Resurrection Christian, but Aspen holding on to the 2-1 lead. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left. It'll be Tommy Rybeck, Xander Ramsey, and Jamison
We got
Fuentes.
some fresh legs out there now.
Well, and I'll tell you, that shows you the confidence he has in his fourth line.
Yeah, got fresh legs.
And Aspen loses the draw. Finn Allen after it, chips it out of the zone. Resurrection's gonna have to get onside, they do. Robbie Francis throws it back up the ice. Tommy Ryback applying the neutral zone forecheck pressure, does a nice job. Fuentes there in position. Aspen kind of holding back in a bit of a trap here. Xander Ramsey uses his backhand to control. Nice job maintaining possession of the puck. Hangs onto it, passes it up the ice. Ryback gets it deep. Nice forecheck there. Aspen now holding back. They're going to be playing a trap here. Sending one, holding 3 players back. Defenseman Robbie Francis in the middle, and they'll get a change. Tommy Ryback goes to the bench, and here comes Reese Cohan. Xander Ramsey holds back. So 1 pressuring the puck, 3 back for the Skiers with the defenseman. Nice strategy by the coaching staff for Aspen. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the third period. Here comes Resurrection across the blue line, across the red line, and knocked off the puck. Chipped up, tried to get it to Cohan, can't quite get it to him. Here comes Resurrection. Big hit there by Fuentes. RJ Pesher picks it up, fires it along the boards. Xander Ramsey with it now on his backhand. Up the ice, got to get that out there. Got to get that out, Lindsay. Here comes Resurrection. Passes it over to the point, shot on net. Redmond with the save, rebound, and a really quick whistle. And Resurrection player's not happy with that
one. He could call interference. He was bumping into Gage there, 81 was. I think that's why he blew it dead, because it Resurrection player went they're going after Gage. They want to try to get him off his game.
We're going to get a penalty. It's like man in the crease, but Robbie Francis is in the box. So Aspen will take another penalty, and it looks like he's going to call them both. So both players in the box, it'll be 5-on-5. So foul but no harm, as both players will sit for the final minute 45 in the penalty box. Jordan Hornberg on the ice with Reese Cohan, Liam Rigney, and we've got Ty Yoko.
Well, they got the ability to ice the puck, so if they decide to pull their goalie, they can just send it down. They've done a really good job of forechecking and putting pressure on the Leafs power play. So,
well, it'll be 5-on-5 here.
Yeah, I think. The 2 penalties there.
Yeah, they got them both, Lindsay. So, Resurrection Christian calls a timeout. The face-off will be to the left of Redmond. He got them both. He got Robbie Francis, and looks like number 16 for Resurrection, Theodore Havener, sitting in the box for the Cougars.
I think the plan on Aspen's part is get that high off the glass in the end, and then run a one-man forecheck, a 1-3-1, and just try to keep putting that puck deep in the zone. I'm sure there with the face-off down low, they're probably pulling their goalie right now.
1 minute, 45 seconds left in regulation.
Oh, maybe not.
The goaltender stays in. So Coach Jake Penn selecting to keep his goalie in net.
They're coming with their top players right here.
5-on-5 action. Aspen will keep their top line out. Reese Cohan, Liam Rigney, Jordy Hornberg.
No, they got all seniors out there, so.
And Ty Yoakum. 5 seniors. Aspen loses draw. Shot on net. Saved by Redmond. Liam Rigney gets to it. Nice play by Rigney. Passes it up to Cohan. Cohan makes a nice move at the blue line. Drops it for Rigney. Rigney going to get it down low. Shot on net off the blocker of Sampson. And here comes Resurrection. Aspen's got to get back. Oh, off his stick. No icing here. Redmond will come out to play it. Fires it around his net. Nice play there. We'll get another penalty. Ty Yoakum's going to go to the box for an interference.
Yeah, no need.
1:21 left, and Resurrection had pulled their goaltender. They're now going to get a power play. So what do you think, Lindsay? Do you pull them and have a 6-on-4 here?
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will.
Sampson stays in the high slot in his own defensive zone.
Might see if they gain control and then pull them.
Yep, Sampson's looking to get off the ice here. It'll be Dominic Lanise taking the draw for the Skiers. And Lanise does a great job, but can't get it out of their zone. Resurrection with the puck. Goaltender is out. Redmond with the save. 6-on-4 action now. Is Resurrection with no goaltender. Shot on net. Gage Redmond with another nice save. On the half wall. Down low for the Resurrection. The Cougars behind the net. Passes back up to the half wall. Down low again. Aspen doing a good job staying in their box. Lanise challenges a shot. Shot on net goes wide. Resurrection maintains possession up to the top of the point. Lanise.
They get some pressure on him.
Nice block there by Dominic Lanise. Max Ufkus on it. Up top for the Cougars. Back down to the half wall. Shot on net. Block there. Spencer Shaw on the block. 35 seconds left to go in the game. Jackson Holmbeck. Back up top. Dominic Lanise. Over.
Oh, get some pressure on him.
He's going to get to it. He's not able to get his stick on it. Resurrection maintains possession. Shot on net. Redmond was there. The puck goes wide. 19 seconds left here in the third period. Max Ufkus in the shooting lane. Puck goes wide again. Here's Lanise. Puck on the half wall. Lanise turns. Ufkus got a turn. Shot on net. He misses it, and it goes off Lanise. Lanise throws it down the ice. 4 seconds left to go. 3, 2, 1, and the Skiers are going to get a huge victory.
Big upset.
Huge victory for the Aspen Skiers. Credit Gage Redmond, the player of the game, making an unbelievable 44 saves in the game to get the Skiers the victory. And wow, Lindsay, what a finish to this one.
Great job on the PK there. I think the PK gets for the whole game, gets an MVP too with Gage.
Yeah,
they shut down Resurrection.
Hockey.
Very good on the PK.
And the Cougars look stunned. Can't believe it. They're not used to losing to Aspen. This is probably the first time the Skiers have beaten this hockey team.
Yeah, no, this is a big win for them. Big confidence boost going into the next week.
And
they haven't beat them in 3 years that I've seen. I don't know when the last time Aspen's been able to beat Resurrection, but Resurrection's stunned.
I don't think they've ever beat them.
No, and I think it's always been by about 5 goals. So
yep.
Give Resurrection credit. They didn't stop. They kept coming.
Give Coach Drew Ocasey and his staff a ton of credit. A good game plan, down late in the game with the neutral zone trap, holding their lead. And
yeah, I think Resurrection was stunned at the end there with 5 minutes left when Drew went to a 1-3-1. Their D didn't know what to do.
No,
they were trying to carry they were used to that breakout where they could swing a guy and it wasn't there anymore. And Aspen did a great job of that and just dumping it back in. Unselfish hockey there.
The Skiers can go to the locker room, take a big deep breath, celebrate on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. They can relax with smiles on their faces and get themselves prepared for a couple big matchups next week. Denver East among one of those.
Denver East on Friday night for senior night. And we have next day they'll be down in Denver against Heritage. 2 big games next weekend.
So
this should shoot them up in the standings a bit in both the RPI and the staff rankings. So we'll see what happens come Monday. The Resurrection, when they come up, they like to do a prayer at the end of the game and join both teams. It's a nice salute and just good sportsmanship together. It's good to see it.
A lot of class shown by Resurrection head coach Jake Pence. Does a great job with that program. This is what you like to see. A little moment of silence. And a great show of sportsmanship there. Huge win for the Skiers. Want to thank Matthew C. with Ferguson Law Firm, A&B Bank, John Ward for supporting this broadcast. We couldn't do it without them. Thanks to GrassRoots Television. Lindsay, what a great weekend.
Great weekend. 2 big wins. A lot of fun this weekend. We look forward to next weekend. We'll have We've got a sponsor getting lined up for next Friday night, and we'll be here. I believe it's at 7:15 to kick off the event with GrassRoots again. We want to thank them and A&B Bank and Matt Ferguson Law Firm. So,
thanks a lot for your time.
yeah,
always
thank
fun.
you, Sean. Always fun.
Great
job on the play-by-play.
We'll see you back here next week versus Denver East. Congratulations to the Aspen Skiers, a 2-1 win over Resurrection Christian. For Sean Hathaway and Lindsay Holmbeck, thanks for tuning in.